Hello everyone and welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. I am your host, Italian-American Conor McGregor. Now if you clicked on this video, I already know what you're thinking if you don't know who I am. Who the hell is this guy? And who does he think he could beat in any sort of physical altercation? Yeah, I'm 5'6". Yes, I am 130 pounds. What is my feats, you may ask? Did I box? Did I do martial arts? No, I rock climb. I think my most impressive feat is that I can do a lot of muscle ups consecutively. Let's be honest, in most circles, people do not consider calisthenics a real form of exercise. So yes, I have no combat experience and I have absolutely no actual athletic feats that back my points up. But damn it, I watch a lot of anime. When I get knocked down, I'll immediately get back up again. I got that underdog mentality. I never lose my resolve, just like my heroes, Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen, Denji from Chainsaw Man, and Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But let's be honest, even if all I was saying was a lie, you have no way to prove that. I could be completely lying about everything. I could just be a soy boy in his room, browsing through Reddit every single day who's never done a physical activity in his life and listens to Radiohead. But guess what? You can't say anything. You can't respond. You just have to live in my reality and what I tell you. This is my domain, pal. Let's explain some of the rules and stipulations that are going on in this video. This is strictly a street fight. No weapons, no rules, just straight hands and the first one to tap out or potentially die. Hopefully it won't get to that level though. So here are the tiers. S tier. I beat them with basically no difficulty. Almost every single time I am beating them in a fight, nearly 10 out of 10 times. A tier. I beat them with low to medium difficulty. I'm still probably going to win a decent to a large majority of the time, but there's definitely going to be some difficulty that arises. B tier. I barely beat them with basically luck at that point. It's going to be a scrap. It's going to be neck and neck, and I just barely slight out the advantage. I'm probably winning 51 out of 100 times. While C tier is the opposite side of that coin, where they got that slight advantage against me, and they're gonna beat me 51 out of 100 times. And then to fill out the rest of that side of the coin, D tier, they beat me a large majority of the time. While F tier, I ain't winning in an F tier fight. It's gonna take an absolute anime miracle for me to win an F tier fight. Now, let's begin with the first man who made me think of this idea, Rivers Cuomo of Weezer. I don't think I have to go into too much detail why I believe that I can no-diff this guy. Do you know what Rivers Cuomo looks like? I feel like if you're watching this video, you definitely know who Rivers is, and you know that not only me, but I think 99% of the population could kick this guy's ass. Also in the S tier for me is Kevin Parker of Tame Impala. I really do believe that this man is scrawny, has never been in a fight before, and he gives me cuck energy. So I'm sure you've heard Tame Impala is just one guy. After I'm done with him, Tame Impala is gonna be 0, guys. Then we have Tom York of Radiohead, who seems extremely frail just by looking at him. I'm not worried about this man at all. If you listen to his lyrics, he's clearly severely depressed. I feel pretty confident in this one, and I don't feel bad for giving him an S tier ranking. However, if he unlazies that eye, I'm willing to give him a B. Now, maybe I should not hype myself this much already, and let's bring it down to a more realistic level of what is probably going to happen in these fights. For example, Josh Homme of Queens of the Stone Age. In case you don't know who that is, man is 6'4", 10 inches taller than me. And he's got this video where he kicks the shit out of this woman and breaks her nose. Yeah, no, there is 0% shot I beat this guy in any sort of altercation. This is the easiest F tier on the list. Except for James freaking Hetfield of Metallica. Bro, I am convinced that if I were ever to fight him, I feel like he would put his thumb in my eyes, freaking impale them, pop them like grapes, and then rip my skull in half. I'm sorry if that was too graphic. Another guy I had in mind was Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit. Knowing him, he is definitely not abiding by the no weapons rule, and that man is bringing brass knuckles to the fight. I stand no chance. And basically, that with any new metal band. No shot. Lead singer of Korn, lead singer of freaking System of a Down, lead singer of Deftones. Not a single one of these guys I have any sort of chance again. They are all the easiest F tiers imaginable. Any metal lead singer in general, I don't stand a chance. Alex Turner of the Arctic Monkeys, who I found out is literally only 1 inch taller than me, which I think will motivate me to beat the shit out of him, because I hate what his music has become and I want him to go back to the old stuff. I miss the humbug days of Arctic Monkeys, and maybe if I beat the fuck out of Alex Turner, they'll go back to those days. I'm feeling a solid B tier. I still think he has a slight advantage over me with the crowd of women that are going to be at his support, but you know what? I still believe in myself. Julian Casablanca of the Strokes. I would never fight this man. I love him with all my heart. He's my Pookie Bear. F tier, because I would never fight him. Neil Smith of Peach Pit. Bro looks like an absolute soy boy. And I don't feel bad saying that, because I like Peach Pit. But my God, this guy is done for. I still think he'll be a little harder than Rivers Cuomo and Kevin Parker and Tom York. So I'll give him an A tier for no reason, except I like him. Brandon Flowers of the Killers. The Strokes clone. Yeah, I don't know about this one. He doesn't have any crazy feats that I can see from, his physical appearance. But I just feel like, similar to Alex Turner, he's going to have just a crowd of women supporting him. But I'm still going to give myself the slightest edge and say B tier. And then we have Joshua Harmon of Backseat Lovers. I think I got a good shot on this one. I'm going A tier. Bros from Utah. No shot he knows how to fight. Bono of U2. Or should I say Bozo of U2. C tier. David Bryan of Talking Heads. This man is like 80 years old, but I still think he's got the moves. This guy is unpredictable. He's a literal psycho killer. D tier. Phil Collins. My guy looks frail. S tier. And I'm not even that proud of myself that I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this poor guy. Probably gonna kill him. Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins. Looks like a slightly younger version of Phil Collins. A tier. Brian Johnson of AC/DC. Bro is the only one on this list shorter than me. That's hilarious. Easy S tier. Billy Gibbons of ZZ Top. Oldest person on this list. Still don't have a shot against him. He's murdering me. Look at that beard. F tier. Anthony Kiedis of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Bro is in better shape than me. No shot. I don't care that he's like 64 or something. He's killing me. F tier. Ozzy Osbourne. Now you may think Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off a freaking bat. This man is unhinged. Nathan, he's going to kill you. Nah. Have you seen that video of him when he's absolutely plastered drunk from like 10 years ago?
Now fuck off, guy. Gus, Jim, Bill, whatever your fucking name is.
Yeah, you think that guy is stable in any sort of condition to fight someone? No shot. Easy A tier. Liam Gallagher. I do not like Oasis one bit. I don't like Liam Gallagher. He seems like an complete terrible person and with no redeemable qualities. And I would go all in on this fight, harder than I think any other fight up to this point. I'm gonna say A tier. However, knowing my luck, this would be the time that Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher, who freaking hate each other, would suddenly realize how much they care about each other as brothers, come together to beat the shit out of me and make it an F tier fight. Matt Healy of the 1975. You know what? He's a lot taller than me. He seems to work out a lot. I don't like my odds. Probably a D tier. However, if I can get the Swifties on my side, I feel confident in that and saying closer to an A, possibly even an S tier if I can get them involved in the fight. Chris Martin of Coldplay. I hate to admit it, but this guy's beating the shit out of me, but I don't think F tier worthy. I think I still got somewhat of a chance because he is a little on the older side. I'm saying D tier. However, more athletic version of Chris Martin, Dan Reynolds of Imagine Dragons. Now that guy is actually destroying me, which hurts me to death. I would make sure I would get the last laugh in that fight, as right before he kills me, I'm gonna say, Dan Reynolds of Imagine Dragons? Imagine dragging these nuts across your mouth. And last but certainly least, we have the band AJR. And you know what? Like I said before in the beginning, I don't mean any ill will towards any of these people, but this band might be the exception. Buys everything this band does. Their music makes me sick just because it's cringe. It's not even like they say terrible things. I just think it's cringe. I would genuinely fight all three of them at once. I don't care. Adam, John, and Ryan. I'm fighting all three of you at once. And I think with all my rage and anger, it's not an F tier. It's a D tier fight. And it's going to be the most violent, most crazy, nail-biting D tier fight you will ever see in your entire life. Anyway, let me know who I missed. Let me know who you also wanted to see me fight and what I think I would rank them. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. Maybe I'll do different genres, not just lead singers of bands. Subscribe, like, comment, share the video, please. And peace.